1019 Kink. Independent, Portland.
Dylan, Braden, Cole from Wallows, thanks so much for taking the time. Now, you guys are kind of your own little quarantine bubble. Do you need to keep the masks on? It's cool if you do.
We normally don't. We're like in just Cole's house together, but we're in a rehearsal space right now, so we want to be safe and keep them on at this moment in time.
And you're setting a fine example for all of us.
Yes, thank you.
So, gentlemen, let's talk about the track Are You Bored Yet? Is this the first time you three have had another artist on a song?
That was the first time.
Yes, it is the first time. Yeah, in every single way.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
So how does it work? I always assume everyone in the music industry knows everybody else, and you've got everybody's phone number in your phone. Did you just pick up your phone and say, "Hey, Claro, want to be on a track"?
Kind of. It was more of an Instagram DM, is what it was. We had followed each other and kind of talked before and knew each other a little bit, and then I just reached out and she was down, so she showed up to the studio a few days later.
So will any of you guys be on a future Claro track? It seems only fair.
You gotta ask Claire. I don't know. It'd be cool.
Now, Cole, you wrote the lyrics to Are You Bored Yet, correct?
Partially. It was like me and all of us in Claire, really. Yes.
And it's about being in a relationship. Is that the basis of the song, would you say?
Yeah, I'd say just a young, naive relationship. Like, I think from my perspective, it was like coming from this place of maybe your first ever relationship. So experiencing love for the first time.
And even though it was written pre-pandemic, some of the lyrics really do fit our current situation. It's weird.
Yeah, I mean, that's we got extremely lucky.
We did.
So the song was released in 2019, but it really took off on TikTok over the summer. Since artists aren't touring to support new music, TikTok has really become a way to bring lots of exposure to a song, but I guess an artist has absolutely no control over that.
Yeah, that's right. We just kind of woke up one day and it was doing its thing on TikTok, and it's just like, whoa, where'd that come from? Because you're just like sitting on the couch and then open up the TikTok app.
Yep.
There it is.
It's a weird time. You have a new EP out called Remote, and one of the tracks is called Virtual Aerobics. So naturally, for the music video, you did what?
We did virtual aerobics. We definitely did.
You definitely did.
Yeah, we had like there's an amazing fiercely non-competitive aerobics class in LA called Pony Sweat, and this woman there, Amelia, who's the instructor and does the whole thing, choreographed the whole dance for us, and she did a great job. But she encouraged us. She was like, one take or two takes, whatever, doesn't need to be perfect. The less perfect, the better. So we just went with our first take.
Yeah, it's totally honest. An honest representation of what we would look like doing virtual aerobics.
Exactly.
Yeah. It made me feel like I might actually try to do some aerobics because, like you said, you guys it's not perfect, but it's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Follow along.
So correct me if I'm wrong, on the new EP, you guys produced nearly every track. Is that accurate?
We certainly cannot take credit for producing totally, but our friends Sachi and John DeBold, who are so wonderful, we sort of sent them stems and they put their spins on every song. But yeah, it was a collaborative process between us and them.
So explain to those of us not in the music industry, what does a producer do on a track?
Gosh, I mean,
I don't really understand it.
Gosh, what do they do? I mean, they sort of reimagine songs. So we'll write songs and lyrics and melodies, or and put it together like the arrangement, and then a producer will come in and sort of decide like, okay, like maybe the drums should do this, or like there's gonna be this type of keyboard sound and it stops here and this. So they really kind of give like the personality to the track that I think we wouldn't necessarily be able to do ourselves.
Yep. So in most cases, a producer is a musician more than a recording engineer.
Yes, I would say so.
I feel like it varies. I feel like it really varies from producer to producer. But so like it could be one way or the other a lot of the time. But in this situation, Sachi and John, who helped produce this with us, played a lot because it started with us, primarily Cole, and then we sent all the stems to them, and they would just like add things on top and make it sound better and reimagine songs for sure.
So you guys must really miss being out on tour right now, performing live. That's gotta hurt.
I really do miss. Yeah, it's a bummer for sure.
What's the worst part about touring?
Showers situations.
Yeah, honestly.
It's like,
yeah.
Yeah, shower shoes in every shower because the venue showers.
Or like, yeah, I'd say like getting ready for like to go to bed. Like, you know, I wash my face, brush my teeth, classic.
Yeah.
You take that for granted when you're at home, because then when you're on tour, it's like, oh God, where do I go?
Using a water bottle.
Yeah, using a water
Yeah,
bottle to do
brushing your
it.
teeth in the
Using
wild.
using a White Claw to wash your face.
So that's probably the number one.
So you mentioned you're in a recording space or a rehearsal space. Is there anything you can tell us? Are you planning a virtual concert or anything?
We can't say anything just yet, but
Okay.
We can't, huh?
I've actually forgotten why we're here. Oh, I remember. Oh, I know. I don't know why.
we are filming some sort of content that people will see pretty soon.
Really soon, yeah.
Really soon.
Awesome.
Very
Well, before I let you go, a lot of folks have taken up new hobbies or learned a new skill during the lockdown. Other than now being superstars with aerobics, have any of you learned anything new?
Honestly, not. I've learned a lot about how elections work,
Yeah. Yeah.
or how they don't work. Who knows?
Or how they don't work.
No, I don't know. All I know is that my brain has been consumed by the news for the last 3 days, and I've never watched so much news in my entire life. That's all I know.
And don't you feel for the anchors, the folks that are on camera?
That guy on CNN's a legend who's constantly just looking at that map, pressing buttons, talking constantly. I'm just like, dude, like it's amazing. I feel like he's just there constantly, which is
Well,
awesome.
He's a legendary. What's that?
The only thing, as the days go on, you see them screw up, like the things they're saying more and more, and you're just like, it gets funnier and funnier because like these poor people are so tired.
Yeah.
I know. I was watching CNN and Anderson Cooper. It looked like he was starting to nod off. He's just
Yeah.
Yeah, and rightfully so.
Yeah.
I can go to bed, which is nice, but they can't.
Yeah.
Well, Dylan, Braden, Cole, Wallows, thank you so much for taking the time. Loving the music. Stay safe. Can't wait to hear whatever it is you guys are working on now.
Hey, thanks,
Thanks,
man.
yeah, thanks for your
Thanks
time,
for
man.
having us.
Seriously.
And please come see us in Portland, Oregon someday when life is better.
I love Portland. I
Will
can't
do.
wait to come back.
Yes, love the tie.
Thanks, guys.
We'll take the tie.
Thai
Thank you.
food. All right.
Bye.
See ya.
Thanks,
Bye.
man.